Reprezentantul permanent al Federației Ruse la Organizația Națiunilor Unite, Vasili Nebenzia, avertizează Occidentul împotriva integrării Georgiei în structurile euroatlantice și solicită acorduri obligatorii de neagresiune între Tbilisi, Suhumi și Ținvali. Pentru analize internaționale documentate, vă invităm să vă abonați, să apreciați acest material și să-l distribuiți. Vă mulțumește echipa Jurnal Info.
In October 2008, a new negotiating format was launched. That is the Geneva International Discussions on Security and Stability in the South Caucasus. This format replaced the mechanisms for the settlement of the Georgian Abkhaz and Georgian South Ossetian conflicts, which collapsed as a result of the aggression. The principal objective of the Geneva International Discussions was to ensure the security of Abkhazia and South Ossetia by maintaining direct dialogue between the two republics and the Georgian side. This format and its mechanisms for interaction between the parties helped in recent years to maintain relative calm along the Georgian, Abkhaz and Georgian South Ossetian borders and to minimize the risks of an escalation of tensions on the ground. What should remain an absolute priority on the agenda of the international discussions of the South Caucasus is the conclusion of a legally binding agreement on the non-use of force between Tbilisi, Sukhum and Tkhinval, as well as the launch of the process of border delimitation, followed by demarcation. This is imperative. Without resolving these practical issues, it will be impossible to ensure lasting peace and stability in the South Caucasus. At the same time, we regret to note that these remain factors affecting the Geneva. There remain factors affecting the Geneva negotiating process and posing a genuine threat to security in the entire South Caucasus region. One such factor is the confrontational course pursued by the Georgian side, which seeks to use the platforms of various international organizations to discredit Russia and isolate Abkhazia and South Ossetia. The United Nations is no exception. This is also evidenced by the fact that every year Georgia introduces a highly politicized General Assembly resolution on internally displaced persons and refugees, which is considered without the participation of representatives of Abkhazia and South Ossetia. Nor can we accept our colleagues' hypocritical statements about human rights in the region. It is precisely due to Western sanctions that the residents of Abkhazia and South Ossetia find themselves isolated. We would also like to warn some of our colleagues against advancing a distinctive agenda on the Georgian track. Attempts by the EU to interfere in the country's domestic political situation, as well as to drag Tbilisi into NATO, will not lead to anything good. Georgia's current pragmatic leadership is well aware of this. Russia is guided by the interests of preserving and strengthening security in the region. We stand ready to continue engaging with those who care about the fate of the South Caucasus. We are also prepared to provide comprehensive assistance in promoting dialogue between Tbilisi, Sukhum and Tkhinval, with a view of establishing lasting peace and resolving the problems in the region they all share. Thank you.